This week on the Scottish Football Roundup, Ayr United take charge in the Championship, Stenhousemuir surge to the top of League One, and Edinburgh City win a thriller at Meadowbank. But we kick off at the Falkirk Stadium on Friday evening.
It's picked up by Spencer. It's a lovely turn from Calvin Miller. Absolutely took Michael Nottingham out of the game. Now it's Ross, and it might come for Barney Stewart. On the rebound, he flashes it wide. What a start that would have been for Barney Stewart, but he just couldn't get it beyond the keeper. Back post ball looking for Henderson, who wins it. Claims for a handball. It didn't look like it though, as Wilson clears. Looked like it came off his knee or thigh, and Livy on the counter. Stevie May. Here's McAleer. Ross trying to get back with him. Now that could be a penalty, and it is.
Hogarth, when you come out, when you don't get real contact in the ball, you're always going to give the referee a decision to make.
Robbie Muirhead, the man tasked with trying to beat Hogarth from the spot. In front of the Falkirk fans, Muirhead slots it home, and the ideal start for the visitors. Muirhead with a corner here then. Fires it in! And it's bundled over! A big moment you feel, not only in this game, but in the title race.
Certainly a whole cluster of bodies in there. Difficult to see who get the final touch. I think it might be McAleer.
Good play though by Miller. He's almost taken out there by McAleer. Still Miller though, and now Stewart. It's a decent first touch. He goes down. It's going to be another penalty, this time to Falkirk.
We've got to look at it again here. Stewart does really well because he gets his body in front. Yeah, there's enough there.
It's Brad Spencer, and he does score. And it is very much game on here. The league leaders are back in the contest. It's 2-1. Livingston just need to keep a hold of this. Finlayson's going to try and pick out a teammate though, and he could be made to pay for that. If Falkirk can get it forward. Here's Lang out to the right hand side. Surely Falkirk can't find an equaliser in stoppage time. Oh, he's not far away, Keelan Adams. He rifled that goalwards, but just couldn't find the target.
Dangerous ball into the box, away by Longridge. He's just need to see out this little spell of Ayr United pressure. And no sooner as I've said it, it's a penalty kick. Hendry penalised. He's the cross from McLennan. Struck Hendry's arm. It's a real big test for Dean Linus as he tries to prevent Jay Henderson giving Ayr United an early lead. And he does! And he collects. McDonald with the throw. Clip forward, and O'Hara with a shot. Forced the save from Stone. You can just feel the nerves from the Ayr United fans. But it's into the back of the net to quell them. Ayr United have scored and taken a lead here at New Douglas Park. Another header and another fine save from Linus. Oakley it was that time with a header on target. Post delivery. It's gone all the way through! And Stanger's done it again at New Douglas Park! And that might just be enough for all 3 points.
The third Fife derby of the league season saw Raith Rovers travel to East End Park. The team from Kirkcaldy awarded a penalty kick in the 43rd minute when Dylan Easton was brought down. And having won the spot kick, Easton took responsibility for Rovers, the number 23 making no mistake for 1-0. But having fallen behind late in the first half, Dunfermline would have a chance to level early in the second. Referee Grant Irvin again pointing to the spot, this time for a handball. Chris Kane was on hand to take for Dunfermline, his penalty sneaking in beyond Kevin Dabrowski to level things up. Dunfermline would continue to trouble Raith from set pieces. 65 minutes gone when a corner routine found Kieran Ngwenya, whose strike took a touch off Kane on the way into the net. Par's striker Kane caused Raith problems throughout the second half. He raced onto the end of a loose ball on 76 minutes and drew a foul from Dabrowski. Dunfermline winning the game's third penalty kick. Unsurprisingly, Kane stepped up to take the spot kick. He tucked it home to complete a Fife derby hat-trick. The striker making it 9 for the season in all competitions. Raith hadn't given up hope though, and would push to haul themselves back into the match. A strike from Jamie Gullen calling Pars keeper Toby Oluwayemi into action. The away side threw everything they had at their opponents late on, with Gullen again going close, but it was Michael Tidzer's side who took the bragging rights. Partick Thistle started on the front foot in this encounter at Firhill. The home team winning a 19th minute penalty kick when Logan Chalmers went down in the Morton box. Brian Graham steadied himself to take the spot kick, but couldn't beat Ryan Mullen from 12 yards. The Jags continued their positive start and would again go close to making it 1-0. The woodwork coming to Morton's aid from a corner kick situation. But towards the end of the half, Morton would begin to pose a threat to the Thistle goal. 45 minutes on the clock when the away team won a free kick just outside the area. It was Nathan Shaw to take for Morton. He curled home his first goal for the Capillo club. Into the second half, and Partick Thistle would go about hunting down a leveller. Attacker Chalmers winning a corner on 61 minutes. The corner kick eventually breaking to defender Daniel O'Reilly, who found a way through to make it 1-1. But parity would last merely 8 minutes, with Morton going on to restore their advantage. Shaw going close to bagging his second of the game. Filip Stuparevich on hand to force the ball home. Partick Thistle were determined to salvage something from the match and pressed hard for another equaliser. Graham setting up a chance for Chalmers, who blazed over the top. But having spurned that opportunity, another would arise for Chalmers. Excellent work from Terry Abladi in the 91st minute, who found the winger to tap home for 2-2. The spoils shared at Firhill, with Chalmers making his mark. Queen's Park travelled to Lanarkshire for this clash with Airdrieonians. New signing Adam Devine going into the book on 18 minutes for a foul on Adam Frizzell. Airdrie were full of confidence after last weekend's win over Dunfermline. The Diamonds winning a penalty kick just before half-time in this one, as Ian Snedden spotted a handball. It was Ben Wilson to take for Airdrie. He rolled home the opening goal. Queen's Park though would make a good start to the second half. Defender Devine finding Josh Scott on 59 minutes, who slotted home the equalising goal. Airdrie though weren't settling for a share of the spoils and went in search of another goal. A ball in from the left bouncing in the Queen's Park box, with referee Irvin spotting another handball. It was take two for striker Wilson. He went bottom left and beat Callum Ferry for a second time. And late in the game, Queen's Park would be reduced to 10 men. 95 minutes on the clock, when a collision in the Spiders box would see Devine sent off for a second bookable offence. Airdrie making it back-to-back league wins. It's all change at the top of the William Hill Championship. Ayr United lead the division, with Falkirk and Livingston narrowly trailing behind, while a big Fife derby win moves Dunfermline above Accies into 8th place. And into League One as we head to Angus. Montrose welcomed the Warriors to Links Park, with the home team creating a big chance early on. Darren Jameson on hand to stop the first attempt before Keir Bertie fired over on the follow-up. But the biggest chance of the first half would come to Stenhousemuir. 19 minutes gone when the Warriors were handed a penalty kick for a foul on Ross Taylor. Blair Alston stepped up for Stenhousemuir and wrong-footed Cammy Gill to open the scoring. But it would take until the second half for the next goal to arrive. Stenhousemuir with a counter-attack on 69 minutes, with Taylor dropping the shoulder before finding the net. It was an excellent afternoon for Stenhousemuir, which would get even better deep into added time. Corey O'Donnell with a neat turn and an outstanding strike to put the cherry on the cake. A massive result for Gary Naismith's Warriors. Two promotion chasers faced off at the Balmoral Stadium, with the Lichties taking the advantage within 7 minutes, as new signing Andy Winter made his mark. It would take until late in the game for the home team to spring a real response. Cove hero Mitch Megginson bagging an equalising goal in the 80th minute. And Cove would go close to overturning the one-goal advantage just a few moments later. Megginson with a chance at the near post, but Arbroath able to stand firm. But the late pressure from the home side would bear more fruit on the 85-minute mark. The match-winning moment coming from Ryan Harrington, whose goal fired Cove Rangers up to second place. Charlie Mulgrew's first game in charge of Kelty Hearts saw the Maroon Machine host Annan Athletic. Liam McLeish making a great impression on his new boss, opening the scoring just 7 minutes in. But Kelty would be pegged back early in the second half. Good closing down play from Tommy Muir in the 50th minute, seeing an attempted clearance bounce favourably into the net for 1-1. Annan were in control in the early stages of the second half. The Galabankies winning a 59th minute free kick after good work from Willie Gibson. It was Paul Smith to take the free kick. His flighted ball finding the head of Muir, who found the net for a second time. And having been 1 down early on, suddenly Annan were looking for their third goal. A goal which would come in the 68th minute, with Aaron Brown pouncing in the area. The Galabankies with an excellent comeback win. Queen of the South travelled north to take on Cali Thistle on Saturday. The Doonhamers with the first real chance, as Jordan Allen was denied by Musa Dibaga. Alfie Babbage has been a bright spark for Cali Thistle since joining on loan from Aberdeen. He put the home side a goal up on 36 minutes with a tidy finish. Cali Thistle remained on top after the break and pushed for a second. Alfie Stewart's curling effort looked destined for the top corner, but was well stopped by Ross Stewart. Queen's substitute Jack Bryden found his name in Alistair Greaves' book on 72 minutes for this foul on Remy Savage. It was one-way traffic in terms of chance creation for the majority of this one. Louis Longstaff in a great position for Cali, but unable to double his side's lead. And late in the game, Queen of the South's difficult afternoon would become even more so when Bryden saw red for a second bookable offence in the 81st minute. The home side continued to pile on the pressure in search of a second goal, but had to settle for 1-0 in the end. A big win for Scott Kelleher's side. Dumbarton have struggled for form in recent weeks, but made a brilliant start on Saturday. They took the lead against Alloa after just 2 minutes, thanks to a neat finish from James Hilton. And Suns could have been even further ahead just a short while later. Neat play to find Calvin Orsi in the area, whose shot deflected just wide of the post. After being pegged back early in the first half, Alloa would level things up at the start of the second. 50 minutes gone when Josh Gentles put the finishing touch on a tidy move. Connor Salmon continues to be a key attacking threat for Andy Graham's side. The veteran forward kept at bay by the on-rushing Paddy O'Neill here. And having denied Alloa at one end, Dumbarton would have a chance to win the match at the other. Good work down the left to find Joe Mbongo, who couldn't force home as it ended level. Here's a look at the latest standings in William Hill League One. A big win at Links Park sees Stenhousemuir move top of the division, while a victory over Arbroath moves Paul Hartley's Cove Rangers into second place. Now into League Two for a thriller in the capital. This clash at Meadowbank didn't take long to spring into life. Just 12 minutes on the clock when Edinburgh City took the lead, thanks to this thumping strike from Ennis Lawson. But Stirling would respond quickly. 17 minutes gone when Josh Kerr swept home from a corner kick. Malik Zaid has looked sharp since returning to Edinburgh City. He capitalised on a misplaced pass from Derek Gaston in the 42nd minute and restored his side's one-goal advantage. Into the second period, and the goals would continue to flow. Stirling equalising for a second time, with James Graham tapping home on 48 minutes. And the away team's bright start to the second half would continue just 3 minutes later. A neat move finding Graham in the City box, with the Stirling man tucking home his second. But this topsy-turvy match still had plenty of drama in store. The home team levelling things up once again in the 61st minute when Uzi C slotted home. With both sides battling for a late advantage, a chance would arise for City in the 88th minute. Attacker Lawson finding space and firing home to make it 4-3. A brilliant performance and result for Edinburgh City. Two promotion-chasing sides faced off at Borough Briggs, with the home team looking bright early on. Russell Dingwall's effort from range narrowly evading the top corner. But Elgin weren't deterred from their early miss and kept on pushing. The home side getting the reward on the 10-minute mark when Kyle Girvan's header found the bottom corner. Having gone in front, Elgin would have to work hard to hold on to their advantage. Tom McHale producing a brilliant reflex save to keep the score at 1-0. But not to be outdone, East Fife's Liam McFarlane would come to the fore at the other end. The keeper at full stretch to stop this low drive from Mark Gallagher. Into the second period, and Elgin kept on the front foot in search of a second. Midfielder Dingwall with excellent work, but unable to beat McFarlane. The home team were excellent throughout this one, and could have made it 2-0 late on, if not for a combination of McFarlane and the woodwork. 1-0 the final score. Peterhead welcomed struggling Forfar to Balmoor. The home side with a counter-attack in the 3rd minute, with Kieran Shanks unleashing a shot which deflected beyond Mark McCallum for 1-0. And the Blue Toon would be given a chance to double their lead on 23 minutes. A cross from Kieran Dunn colliding with Forfar's Cammy Logan, as referee Stuart Luke awarded a penalty for a handball. Having scored already, Shanks stepped up to strike. He made no mistake to put Peterhead in a commanding position. But Forfar would spring a surprise on the counter-attack. 49 minutes on the clock, when former Peterhead man Russell McLean had the deficit with a neat finish. And from 2 goals down, Forfar would salvage a point late in the day. New signing Declan Byrne tucking away a debut goal on 84 minutes to snatch a hard-fought point.
Curry slipped when hitting that one. It falls for Puskás. Ross will flick it on for Barrett. Up against Dunnicky. It's the cross in off balance. Cammy Ross gets a second chance at that one. And Cammy Ross is on the score sheet for Rose. Bradley Barrett does well to get the cross in. This is where Lee Curry likes it, this sort of area. That top right corner will be calling his name. There's Lee Curry, he aims for the bottom right and he's not far away. Is the Rose number 10. Now Barrett on the ball. It's not what he was looking for. Now Lee Curry on the ball. He's got men in the box to aim for, gives it to Barrett. Porteous has space, down he goes in the box. And that's going to be a penalty for Bonnyrigg Rose. Took him a while to get his first penalty of the season. Netted against Stranraer midweek, can he make it 2 goals in the space of a week? It's Martiniuk, and you know what happens next. Neil Martiniuk from the spot makes it 2-0 to Bonnyrigg Rose. Big wall in front of the keeper, and he forces Paddy Martin into a big save, and another save from Paddy Martin to deny Dunnicky. That's incredible goalkeeping there. Sutherland back in, still danger not away. In comes a long throw. Off of the head of Howie. Hamilton at the back post, and it's seen in by Martin Rennie. Fresh off the bench and the first chance for the forward. And he finds the net and Clyde are back within 1.
So Spartans ball forward. This is danger for Stranraer in the opening seconds. It's charged down with the keeper. The chance is still there. Blair Henderson shot is charged down by Lewis Reid, and Stranraer caught napping. We only played 15 seconds there, Brian.
Should have scored.
Bop tries to get Brinley away. That will be launched clear with Craig, and only as far as Scott Robertson. Now Gallagher facing goal, needs help. Stranraer being pushed back here. We need to get this back forward again. That's the ball. Yeah, to Mark Russell in a bit of space. Russell across to Brinley. Stranraer dragging the Spartans defence left and right. Here is Mark Russell inside the box. Sends it across, in comes Docherty.
What a goal!
Sean Docherty!
Fantastic with Docherty!
24th minute of the game. And again, Sonker all over Robbie Foster. Grant Gallagher! And that wasn't far away from the skipper.
Yep, it certainly wasn't it.
Now, Walls breaks, sends it for Russell to chase. Craig Ross goes into battle. Russell will get this across. He gets into the box, and that is so close to an equaliser.
Quite a
Brogan Walls. Yeah. Edgar battling away again now. That's a loose header down. Ooh, I thought Russell was just about to get to that there. Now McKnight sends it out to Matty Grant. Grant tries to pick his way in.
Ryan!
Yeah! Goal, Edgar!
Ryan Edgar seals it for the Blues.
Right on full time. Lovely ball into Ryan Edgar, and he buries it past Blair Carswell and seals the points for Stranraer.
And here's a look at the William Hill League 2 table. Elgin City's win over East Fife puts the Black and Whites right back in the hunt, while Bonnyrigg and Stranraer leapfrog Clyde after a pair of big home wins. That's all for this week. Join us next time for the Scottish Football Roundup.